Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Today is a little camera in hand video update of the Citizen watch. Got this watch a few months ago now and just kind of wanted to check in with everybody, kind of talk to you about my impressions. And the impressions are stronger all the time. I a lot of times wear this watch inside and I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful. Look at the finishing. And then I get outside like right now, and that's what I wanted to do is just get a little light on it. And then it just goes up another level, right? Think of it that way. It's like inside, it's like a little bit of light. It bounces around, reflects around on the watch dial, the whole body, the whole bracelet too. If you see those center links, see they're polished in there. And so just rolling your wrist, and it's honestly a bit cloudy right now. So this is even brighter sometimes in direct sunlight. But I also wanted to just say again, the brushing, that vertical brushing around the lugs, well, everywhere. I've never seen brushing that I thought, wow, that is beautiful. I always think brushing downplays a watch. I think a lot of times, downplays it. I think I like polishing better if I had to pick one. Well, this one, I think the brushing is just great. I think it picks up the light in a way that I've never seen any other brushing do. And look at those lug ends again. Look how they cut that sort of dihedral slant and then down here. So I've now noticed so much more of the lines. Look at that fine finishing on the side of the bracelet on the edges. Gorgeous. And keep in mind, this watch is not just about being so accurate, which I mean, it mostly is. It's the world's most accurate watch, the most accurate timepiece ever made with this movement. But it's that this in-house, I don't even know if Grand Seiko does this. Everything has been made by hand. The tools, I just read this, the tools they use to cut certain parts of this, to do the polishing, they make the tools that make this watch. They start from just a block of steel and start cutting the pieces for the watch, for the bracelet. I don't know any other company that does that. If you do, you let me know. Phenomenal. So I've had it a few months now. The other thing I wanted to make sure I talked about was accuracy. And, well, let me back up. The first thing I want to talk about is it's definitely taken me a little while to get comfortable wearing it, if that makes sense. Like, we're in the, ends of winter here in Colorado, and I can be very warm inside, and you go outside, it's very cold. So I'm conscious. I want it to be that plus or minus 1 second a year. I want it to happen. And so I've read that you can't just, from the manual, you can't just wear it anytime, anywhere. It has to stay in a temperature range between 40 degrees and I think it's like 97 or 98 degrees Fahrenheit. And so if you stay in that range, then they're guaranteeing that accuracy. So I find myself like, oh, don't jump outside. It's, below zero. That could affect it. So I made it a little stressful on myself, which is kind of silly. But I want to maintain that accuracy. Also, I didn't pay that, but it's a $7,500 watch for Pete's sake. And I want to keep it nice. So I'm, of course, I'm a little extra cautious with it. So far, a few months in, it is 100% accurate. There is no, look at that, just hit those indices. There is no deviation from time. I set this thing up alongside an atomic time keeping device, and it has not lost a nanosecond. I cannot perceive it with my eye that there is any deviation in the time. So far, so good then. Well, this was just a little check-in, and this is the Citizen with the 0100 movement. 0100, it's in a couple of their watches, but it's a part of the Citizen line. And this is the My Watch Therapy. It always sounds weird, the citizen. But this has been My Watch Therapy. Thanks for checking in with me. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you have thoughts about this watch, questions about it. I've had one other viewer say, "Where did you get that? How do I get that one?" And I gave them all the directions they needed to buy it from Japan using the website I've used. There is a nice blue dial version of this with like little specks, almost like stars. And that's, I think, the one he went after and did buy. So awesome. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for spending some of your most precious commodity on my channel, which is time. Take care.